Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Adley LaForge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, New Orleans. They're looking to salvage what they can of the season.
And I think for the Lakers, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Beers is out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Williamson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Fears with it, guarded by Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Here's Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move it.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Doncic finds Ayton. Here's Hachimura. Reeves outside. Back to Hachimura. That one good for 2.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Williamson kicks to Bey. There's the drive to the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Doncic looking it over. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson outside. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now, Williamson, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And here is Williamson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Queen. is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
On the wing, James. On the wing, Reeves. The Lakers moving the ball around. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And then for New Orleans, Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Fears. Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points last game. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Alvarado with it, guarded by Doncic. Williamson looking it over. 6 to shoot. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Back to Doncic. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. And the Pelicans miss again. Now, here's Doncic. Nothing on the board. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Yves Missi is out there with Looney. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Hawkins. Here's LaRavia. Hawkins with it. A 3 ball. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hawkins has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pelicans. Pass to LaRavia. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's Kleber. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hawkins against Smart. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Reeves outside. Over Hawkins. Reeves can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The Lakers with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Jake LaRavia. And we've got longtime WNBA star Candace Parker in the building tonight.
And Parker started her career here in L.A., MVP and Rookie of the Year for the Sparks back in that 2008 campaign. Still a fan favorite in Southern Cal.
Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson right side. Pass to Alvarado. Fires the 3. And Fears has it in the corner. Bounce pass from Bay. Alvarado drills it from outside.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Hayes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Traps in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williamson in the post. Vanderbilt defending. Back to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Reeves with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Vincent on the wing. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 6. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka-Doncic subbed in for Vincent. New Orleans also making some changes. Queens checked in. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Luka hits the 3.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Pass to Fear. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 7. Here's James. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The strength LeBron has this far into his career is incredible.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, LeBron James.
Free throw drops for James. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Kevin, back to you.
A scary thought.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. And so far, the story on lukadoncic. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Williamson, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doncic outside, intercepted. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Fear. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he settled on that shot. The defense was right on him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Williamson, the pass to Bay. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shoots the 3. Bay, no good. Doncic left side. Pass to James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Pelicans.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former number 1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Fears. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Reeves outside. Bay against LeBron. The strength and power of James down low.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron so strong inside.
Pass to Queen. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. Bay kicks to Williamson. Shoots over James. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic going to work.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Pelicans trail by 9. Now Williamson. 10 points for him. In the corner, Bay with it. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Reeves in the corner. Kicks it out to James. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Fears. And that one, good. Fears has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy shot for him. He'll take that every time up the floor.
Doncic outside. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making a change here. Smart's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing here by 8. Here's Fears, guarded by Smart. Over to the wing. There's the screen. Pass to Alvarado. Just 3 to shoot. That one doesn't go.
And they continue to control the glass.
And here is Hachimura. Hachimura setting the pick for Smart. No good with the triple. Pelicans trail by 8. Inside. Here's Bay. Nails the baby hook. Bay's got 7 points.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And here is Doncic. He's got 5. The 3. Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Bay. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stripped it away. .119 left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
To the paint. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Hachimura. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, the defense was there, but this is Ayton's wheelhouse. Living in that painted area.
Back to Alvarado. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lukadoncic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the first one goes. And someone, Stan, who fought his way into the NBA, Jose Alvarado, played his way onto a roster and has played well.
Oh, he has really played well, Kevin. And Jose Alvarado is as big a pest and plays as hard as anyone in this league and is so committed to it. If you're going to be Jose Alvarado and do what he does, you got to do it every single night to be effective, and he does.
Here's Reeves. He's defended by Alvarado. To the inside. And Kleba slams it in.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Pelicans trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Macy. Still scoreless. Pass to Hawkins. Right wing. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now LaRavia. Back to Reeves. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. LaRavia's got 6. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Zion Williamson is out there with Eve Nisi. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. Reeves the pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 11-point game. Pass to Hawkins. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Now Hawkins. Clock at 4. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again.
That's the look you want. Got to be disappointed coming up empty.
Here's the 3. The putback. Here's Hayes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Lakers with some changes. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Jake LaRavia. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reed. And Lukadoncic subbed in for Vincent. And New Orleans also making a change. Queens checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Back to Williamson. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
Wow, an incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Doncic outside. The shot missing. Good D by Williamson.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
From 13, rebounded by Smart. Lakers leading by 14. Over in the corner, Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Williamson. Here's Messi, and he uses the glass on the layup. Messi's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Here's Doncic, puts up the three, knocks down the three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Pelicans, Bays checked in for Yves Messi. Trey Murphy comes in for Hawkins. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pelicans trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Got it. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with this team. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Maxi Kleber. LeBron's checked in for Dalton Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Puts it right back up and in.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Oh, what a finish.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. It's in there.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lakers leading by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Takes the three. Cleared away by Ayton. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James outside. Here's Reeves. Doncic right side. And they double up Doncic. Alvarado with it. Now Messi. And here's Hawkins. Shoots the three. It misses. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.